The AFCON is back.
Black Stars are representing us.
You know, I sometimes feel like let me just not lose. Let me not have any hope, so that I'll not be disappointed. So I just want to enjoy the tournament, enjoy the football, and then if we win, fine. Because I've had too many heartbreaks.
The thing I like about AFCON is it always comes to the surprise. You know, there are always teams that give us something to talk about.
We're gonna be the surprise.
We can hope so.
I was watching multi-choice DSTV and they said Ghana is one of the tournament favorites.
Who made us favorites?
They said they did.
Who?
So they spoke to Iñaki Williams and they said Black Stars are perennial tournament favorites. They did say that.
We stopped being. You see?
No, they said that.
That narrative is misplaced.
But think about it. From 2008, from 2008 to 2021,
we've done a lot of finals and semi-finals.
Oh wait, think about it too. The longest semi-final streak. It's serious.
Yes.
So generally, the team does do well. All right, and I don't know if the coach has brought new young players. Sometimes we bring young players like 2010. Remember 2010? They used the 2009 team. The big boys in the team didn't want to play, and we got to the final. So maybe, just maybe.
What maybe?
Maybe that I don't know.
The thing about this tournament, and I'll start from the preparation. Okay. Way before the plans had been, I told you that they should try and get that team to camp here. In my absence, they tried to go and hide in South Africa, but people caught them and dragged them back here. And you see, it showed us how messed up we are.
Yes.
Because the Blasters had nowhere to train and they were complaining.
But how do you wake up?
They were complaining.
You have a tournament in Cote d'Ivoire and you are going to South Africa to prepare for it.
Yes.
How?
No, but for me, I'm saying even the bigger problem was they didn't have anywhere to train properly.
In the whole country.
They went to Kwame, they said the grass is no good. Later they moved to Babaya, they say, oh, some way. The players themselves saw it. They were whispering.
The whole country doesn't have a proper training pitch for the national team.
They should come back and come and deal with that. So for me, that was a good start. But secondly, it at least brought the players into close contact with fans a bit.
They said the fans were booing them after one friendly match.
Yeah, portions of it. But at least, yes, again, that's what I was advocating for. Let the fans hear. So let the players hear what the fans think about what they do on the park.
They are too insulated.
Yeah, don't hide them. Let them know that the fans think that they are nya.
Yeah.
Okay. So that they wake up before they go to the tournament. Because if you isolate them, they'll think they are doing fine.
Yes.
And then go and do the same thing over there. But as they are leaving, they know that, hey, when we played Namibia, the people were not happy.
0-0 is not acceptable.
Yeah, so we need to wake up. And the person who needs to wake up the most is the head coach. I think he's been a very poor national team coach.
It's been a long
reputation that he carries.
He hasn't brought any identity.
He hasn't brought his reputation to bear.
But what is his reputation? What was he good at?
I mean, he's coached at the highest levels of the game. You expect to see a certain level of quality
in his team,
in his work.
Yes,
we have not seen it.
So I was watching 2010 final with you.
Yes.
And you were talking about what Milo did to the team.
Oh, yes.
You could tell this was a properly coached team.
Yeah, exactly.
You can tell.
He understood the profiles
and
of players.
There was a model they were using to play.
And you see, the beautiful thing about that team was the understanding of the profiles of the players.
Yes.
So we had an Opoku because if you talk to him, he'll tell you that I need speed and aggression.
On my right.
On this side. I have a Samoajan. I have Kuja Samoa doing this.
I have Andre who holds the ball well.
Yes, I have Inkum who is doing this for me. He had Vosa at the back for the rough and rugged.
With Lee Addy. And they had
the counters of Sape.
They had to do Sape.
You understand? So we do not have that with Hughton when it comes to the profiling of his players. He has a lot of players. He has good players.
But he hasn't properly defined them.
He doesn't understand and know the players that he has.
For how long has he been coached?
A year now. Other than that, some of the combos that he puts on the park.
You don't get it.
Yeah, you don't really understand. And the team looks awkward. They don't look very comfortable when they play. He needs to fix that at this AFCON. But overall, we're in a very difficult group. We have Egypt, we have Cape Verde, and we have Mozambique. All of whom on a good day will cause us problems. The last time, we had Gabon and Comoros, and they caused us problems. But that was a while ago. That was a while ago.
Somebody's a Ghana pani.
That was a while ago. That Egypt game is one that we are all hoping we are up to. We are up for.
Second game, right?
Yeah, second game. The Cape Verde game
Salah
on Sunday.
Kudus.
Yeah, the Cape Verde game on Sunday is very important. You need to get your tournament off to a good start, particularly because our second game is such a difficult game.
So get a win.
Yes.
And then
but
don't lose against Egypt.
But Cape Verde in the past 5 years don't do anybody favors.
They are very good.
They are a very difficult side to break down.
Yeah.
So we would have to do very well to get past them before we face Egypt.
Where are our goals coming from?
That's the problem.
I don't see
that's the problem.
You know, we have attackers, Jordan, we have Iñaki, but
again, it's the organization of the team, how the team is arranged.
Iñaki is scoring for Athletic Bilbao.
It's the structure that he plays in. He doesn't play the same structure here. You understand? The kind of passes he gets, the kind of runs that he makes.
Oh my God.
Hughton has time on his hands to figure that out.
Even this guy from Bournemouth is not doing badly. Semenyo is aggressive. He's he throws himself about. You know, I don't know. They have to make a decision on who they want to use.
Yeah. In the end, though, the AFCON is a difficult title to defend for the current title holders, Senegal. But they look like they have a very strong team.
Yeah, always.
Algeria are back and looking very,
deadly.
very, very, very deadly.
Cote d'Ivoire are hosts with a nice set of players.
Host. Cameroon always show up at this tournament. Mali have, been third a lot.
Yes.
There's
a lot of proper teams there.
Teams in
There's
tournament.
always Morocco and what do you call it? Egypt and these Tunisia people there.
Tunisia don't play fine football, but
they
probably
will
one of the most frustrating teams to watch on the African continent, and they'll be in the quarterfinals.
Is DRC
without
there?
trouble. Everybody's there.
Wow.
So that's 24 teams.
Yes. So it's going to be a really, really difficult tournament.
Proper tournament.
Yes, to win. We need to be at our best, but in the end, I cannot make a safe prediction. I think that if Ghana makes it to the quarterfinals,
anything can happen.
Not anything can happen. I'm very surprised.
Oh, Sana.
Yes.
So this one is first 3 games, then the second round, then there's quarters and semi.
Yes.
So it's like a proper
large scale format.
My God.
Yes. If Ghana makes it to the quarterfinals, I'll consider it a successful tournament.
Is it?
Then you're very pessimistic
about this particular team. Yes.
Oh.
I am very. I want us to win. Like every Ghanaian, I say Ghana will win, but you're asking me to do a job here.
So you're saying if you get to the quarterfinal, we've done well?
I say so. With what we have seen in the past year.
The quality has reduced.
Because the president said they should break our 42-year. The president told them when they were going that he should break our 42-year wait for the title. And they said, yes, we can. And they won the Kente and they went.
What else can you say? The Kente that they couldn't wear.
But we have a new show.
Yes, we do.
The African Football Showdown. It's a show that we are partnering some of our people in Africa to produce.
Yes.
Hosted by Peter Okocha, Mimi Fawaz, and Daniel Dazi. And it's going to be running regularly. In fact, it starts tonight after Sports Panorama on the radio. So tonight it airs at 8:30. But on Tuesdays and Fridays it ends at 1:30 p.m. on Citi FM. It's a really nice show. Now today, they're talking to Kenneth Omeruo. Kenneth Omeruo is a Nigerian.
I know him well.
Yes. He's saying he thinks that Nigeria can win the AFCON. And then they will also discuss why Victor Osimhen has all the attributes to become one of the game's all-time greats. He talks about Nigeria's preparation for the tournament. So this is first episode airing tonight. So after Sports Panorama tonight, the African Football Showdown episode 1 will air.
Africa Football Showdown.
The African Football Showdown. It's
That's
a
right.
production with friends from the African continent, hosted by Peter Okocha of the BBC,
That should be fun.
Mimi Fawaz, and Daniel Daz. And we are their partners for Ghana.
Yeah, Mimi is always exciting.
Really interesting interview.
Stuff.
They'll be having the arguments about food and
Daniel
stuff on the
knows his
show.
stuff.
It's very interesting as well. So watch out for that show
Very
later
important.
today.
Look forward for it.